Before we begin this meditation, know that if at any point during this meditation you feel the need to pause the meditation so as to stay with any specific part of it before continuing, you can and should absolutely do that. Start by getting comfortable. Find a position seated or lying down, and rest your arms at your sides. For the moment, keep your eyes open and keep your gaze fixed on one spot in the room. Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. One more time, take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. Now let your breathing find its own natural, unhurried rhythm. Feel yourself settling in and feel yourself relaxing. As you relax, place your attention on your eyelids and notice your eyelids beginning to feel heavy. Notice each blink becoming slow. Just play with the heaviness of your eyelids until opening your eyes feels like an effort. And instead of fighting that heaviness in your eyelids, go ahead and allow your eyes to close. When we become adults, we think that the story of our childhood ends, but it doesn't. In fact, our child self remains alive within us. Each and every one of us, regardless of how loving or unloving our upbringing was, holds within ourselves the essence of the child that we once were. One part of us grew up, but the other part stayed a child. So today you are seeking something specific within your internal world. You are seeking your inner child. Imagine, sense, or feel that inside of you somewhere is a room. This room will serve as a meeting place for you and your inner child. The room can be empty, or it can be full of any details you may wish to add to it. Either way, this room is a meeting place that is safe. Spend a moment noticing how this room looks and feels to you. Now invite your inner child to arise from deep within your internal world and appear there in the room before you. Your intention is to see, feel, hear, understand, and come to know your inner child. So to begin with, closely observe your child self. First, notice everything that is on the outside. How old is your child self? What is your inner child doing or not doing? Notice this child's physical features. Notice this child's attitude, position, demeanor, body language, and expressions. What smells do you notice? What sounds do you notice? What is your initial impression of this child? Next, shift your attention to everything that is on the inside of this child. What is going on in this child's internal world? What emotions are this child feeling? Can you see or feel the qualities of these emotions? What thoughts are this child thinking? What beliefs does this child hold? Can you hear them? What stories are this child creating about themselves and about the people, places, and things around them? What stories are this child creating about the world? What painful memories are this child carrying? Can you see flashes of those memories, like short film clips from your childhood? Having seen what you have seen so far about your inner child, what do you intuitively feel inspired to say to this child, or to do for this child right now and right here in this room? For example, maybe you feel that it is right to kneel down to the child's level, or to scooch closer to them, or to hug or to hold this child, or to say something specific and loving to them. Sense or feel what feels right to say or do right here and now for your inner child, and do it. Your child self may trust you immediately, or your child self may be suspicious and afraid of you. After all, you may have demonstrated, through your thoughts and actions over the years, that your inner child should not trust you. However your inner child responds to you is an indication of how you have been treating yourself, especially those parts of yourself that are the most vulnerable. Don't expect your inner child to trust you. It is your job to prove to your inner child that you can be trusted to think, speak, and act in their best interest. So no matter how your inner child responds to you, continue to be open, receptive, warm, curious, and loving toward this child. Now see if you can initiate a conversation between yourself and your inner child. Don't think about actively finding out the answers to the questions you ask your inner child. Just let the answers come out, and know that the answers you receive may sound very sophisticated, or they may sound very childlike. Either way is perfectly right. And remember to assure your inner child that you genuinely want their honest truth, and that there will be absolutely no consequences for their honesty, only improvement. Ask your inner child how they are feeling today. Ask them what they are thinking about. Ask them what they are afraid of. Ask them what they like. Ask them what they dislike. Ask them what they really want and what they really need. You may also want to ask them about how they feel and what they think about aspects of their life as a child. Like how they feel and what they think about the people in their life, such as mommy, daddy, sister or brother, pets, friends, or anyone else that might be around them. See how they feel about the place they live and go to school. Ask them deeply about their life in the childhood that you already experienced. Now ask them about how they feel and what they think about aspects of your life as an adult. If they aren't aware that you are them, only older, and that they grew up to be you, you can tell them who you are, and you can invite them to access the awareness of your adult life as it is right now. Or even bring out a little video screen and show them a movie of your life as it is right now, what you do every day, the people in your life now, the places you visit. And then ask them about how they feel and what they think about aspects of the life that you are living as an adult. For example, find out how they feel and what they think about the significant people in your life, like friends, pets, community, family, colleagues, boss, romantic partners, or anything else that might be around you. See how they feel about the places you live and spend time. Ask them deeply about their opinion about your life now, as an adult. Ask them how they are feeling about it. Ask them what they are thinking about it. Ask them what about your adult life they are afraid of. Ask them what they like about your adult life. Ask them what they dislike about your adult life. Ask them what they want to have stay the same about it. Ask them what they need you to change about it. Ask them what they really want and what they really need in your life the way it is right now. Next, invite your inner child to ask you any questions they may want to ask you, and to ask you for anything they may want to ask you for. And make sure that you answer them and respond honestly and sincerely, working to establish a mutually safe, trusting, honest, and symbiotic relationship with this child. Thank your inner child for being so honest with you. How might you show how sincerely happy you are for the interaction that they are having with you today? And now see if there are any desires or needs that this child has that you can meet right now. For example, if your inner child needs a playmate, imagine, sense, or feel yourself giving this child a playmate. Or if the child is injured and needs to be healed, imagine, sense, or feel yourself tending to and healing this child. Or if this child needs food, imagine, sense, or feel yourself giving this child food. Or if this child needs to just be held while he or she grieves, just imagine, sense, or feel yourself holding this child unconditionally and being with this child in their difficult emotions. Or if this child needs a safe place to call home within you, then imagine, sense, or feel yourself co-creating a safe place where this child can live within you. Or if what this child wants is for you to never leave them again, assure them of the fact that you won't leave them, and that they can talk to you and be with you whenever they want to. Or if they want a toy, imagine giving them the perfect toy and watching them play with it. Or if the child is tired, imagine tucking them into a cozy warm bed, or letting them sleep inside your own heart. There is no limit to what you can do for your inner child. You can ask the child and let the child be your guide for what he or she wants or needs. Or you can let yourself intuitively perceive what this child wants and needs, and truly play out giving that needed or wanted person, place, thing, or experience to them. And when you and your child feel complete with the interaction until next time, tell him or her anything that you feel like you may need or say to your inner child, or that they need to hear. And express your affection and care for this child in whatever way feels right and needed for you to do. Assure them that you will always be there to take care of them, and see the interaction coming to completion in whatever way feels good. For example, see your inner child dozing off to a peaceful sleep, or running off to play, or being lovingly held by someone, or coming to join you in your adult life, or anything else that might bring about a sense of positive completion. Now imagine, sense, or feel the image of this room inside yourself and this interaction with your inner child fading back into the depth of your inner world. Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. One more time, take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. Now let your breathing find its own natural, unhurried rhythm. Now take a moment to reflect back on this interaction with your inner child. What are your impressions now? What sticks out to you most in retrospect? Did you discover anything about yourself? How do you feel now toward your inner child? Can you see the ways that the feelings and beliefs of your childhood self have carried on into your adult life? How do you feel and what do you think about the interaction? What action do you now know that you need to take as a result of this interaction? Knowing that you are in the process of developing an ongoing positive, loving, trusting, and truly symbiotic relationship with this child within yourself, and that today was a big step forward, set the intention to keep within you this internal sense of and this deep connection with your inner child. Knowing that the better it gets, the better it gets. And now move your arms and legs a little, feeling your muscles waking up. And as I count backward from 3 to 1, you will feel yourself rising up and out from the depths of your internal world to the surface of external alertness and wakefulness to open your eyes. 3, 2, 1.